Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back at you today, and today we're going to be doing our review of the Elevation dock from Elevation Lab. Now, I unboxed this about a week or so ago, been using it ever since, and we're going to give you all my impressions on it. As you may or may not know, this was a very popular Kickstarter project, and they have been shipping now for probably about a month. They're probably shipping out 16,000 units. It was just a wildly successful Kickstarter project, and this was the first Kickstarter project that I actually backed. So if you haven't seen the unboxing already, kind of go through it. I'm not going to go through everything that's in the box. We're going to go through, there's not a lot in the box, but in the box you get your dock, you get a micro USB to USB, which is 6 feet, and then you get a 12-inch USB to micro USB, so you can swap this out. And this actually comes in two different configurations, guys. Now, let me go through some numbers and retail and when you guys can get this. Right now, they are taking pre-orders for the general public while they are shipping out the Kickstarter units. So on Kickstarter, if you were lucky enough to get in on this Kickstarter, there are two configurations. This is the regular configuration, which is the dock, and that was $59. So you can get this CNC aluminum out of aircraft grade aluminum dock for $59. Retail is going to be $90. Now, the other configuration is what's called the Dock Plus, which has a shielded line level out plus a USB power adapter. I don't need the power adapter. I just use the one that came with the iPhone. Okay. Now that configuration was $80 on Kickstarter, and retail is going to be $120. Now you may be saying, holy cow, Tom, this thing is anywhere from $60 if you got it in on Kickstarter to $120. What makes this so special? Well, quite honestly, and a lot of media has said this is the dock that Apple should have included with the iPhone originally, and I'll tell you why as we go through it. So not only do you get that, the two cords and the dock, but you also get this hex wrench, and I'll tell you why. So first, let's kind of go over the dock. Inside, you'll see that there's two holes there, and that's for your microphone and speaker. So you're going to get some nice play out of that. You know, it's not going to be muffled in there. You've got your 30-pin dock connector, and you've got this really cool bumper. Now you may be saying, it's a bumper. Well, the nice thing about this dock is it's going to work with any case, including the OtterBox Defender. Now, the OtterBox Defender, you will have to cut off the bottom flap, but I know for Kickstarter members or Kickstarter backers, they were offering to mill out a little bit more for that. So you'd have to contact them on that. But anyway, this will work with any case, with or without a case, up to an OtterBox Defender. And the way that you use it is this is the really cool design. Now, I'm not sure if you can see these ridges, but if you put it in one way, you're going to get a small back, and if you put it in the other way, it's a lot thicker. So, for example, we had it in with the thick side in, and if you take this one out, you've got the thick side out. So, you can use it with a naked iPhone, put the phone in there, and as you can see, it doesn't wobble around like other docks. It's flush up against that bumper, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it, okay, but it's really nice. It's flush right up against that bumper. Okay, now if you take it out, you can fit it with a really thick case, and if you put it in, you can fit it with a thicker case than is on the than with the naked iPhone. Now this is a really nice heavy aluminum, CNC'd aircraft aluminum, like I had mentioned. And it's glass bead blasted, so it's just like your Macs. And the nice thing about it is with other docks, guys, when you pick up your iPhone, the cheap plastic dock comes up off the desk with it. Not with this. You pick up your iPhone, it comes right out. You know, and that's really the nicest thing about it. Not only the quality workmanship, but I don't have to worry about it coming up when I pick up my iPhone. Again, so quick undocking. It works with or without a case. We went over the OtterBox Defender, and here's another thing. Now you may be saying, well, Tom, it doesn't look like this cord is swappable. Why would they send you two cords? Well, they send you two cords for a number of reasons. Okay, one, you may not need a 6-foot cord, or you may. Okay, so the 6-foot cord is if you want to plug it into the wall. The 1-foot cord is if you're gonna plug it into your computer and it's sitting right next to your computer, you're not gonna need that. But if you take off these little screws, okay, we have this plate here, and let's kind of zoom in a little bit. Zoom right in there. Okay, we have this plate, and this plate comes up, and there you can change the cord. So here is a nice CNC plate. Let's focus up on this. Here is the plate, real nice high quality, and it's got a space here for your USB. Now, a cautionary measure, okay, and they put this in the package with it. Swapping cords, hold down the port with the thumb and pull the cord straight out. So you want to kind of hold here and pull the cord straight out. You don't want to pull up, otherwise you're going to snap this circuit board off. So you're going to pull it out, and then you take whichever cord you want, and you kind of go in and you put it back in. And this is the only part that's kind of tricky, especially with guys with pudgy fingers like me. Okay, and then you stick that cord back in, and you will also see the circuit board, and let's focus up there, has 2 screws. So in case the iPhone 5 or whatever the new iPhone is going to be called goes to a smaller dock connector, you know, the rumor is I think it was 19 pin instead of 30 pin, we'll be able to change these out. So I don't know how they're going to do that. Maybe they're going to sell the unit, the circuit board, probably maybe give it for a discount for Kickstarter. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but the ability is there, so you'll be able to change out the circuit board. So this circuit board will come out with the 3 screws. And here we've got a nice laser engraving there that says machined in Oregon. So this is made in the United States in Portland, Oregon. So you put the cord that you need in and you put this back on. Now the only thing that I caution here, guys, is you really need to use one of the cords that they send, or one that is slim like this. If you've got one of those square ones or one with a really thick cord, it may not fit, because I tried a couple of those too. So this is pretty precision, where once you put this on here, it fits really precisely around this cord. So some of the USB cords are a little bit bigger, so it won't sit as nicely in there, and there's not a lot of room in there, to be quite honest with you, for one of those kind of square ones that has the strain relief on it. So we're going to put that back on, and we will put our screws back in. And as you can see, as I am screwing these screws in, on the bottom it has really nice rubber padded feet, so it stays where it's put on hard surfaces, glass desk, a hard desk, so it doesn't move around. And on this one, the attention to detail, let's focus up on that. Oh, that's upside down. We have the Elevation Lab kind of signature logo in there. So they paid real attention to detail on this. So now, guys, what I want to do is I want to show you how this works with a couple of cases. We showed you how it worked with the naked iPhone. I want to show you how it works with the Spec Candy Shell. Very popular case. Here is the short side of the rubber bumper. We put in the Spec Candy Shell. Really nice snug fit. So that was with the short side of the bumper. Now let's go with a bigger style case. So this is the Rockform Rock Bed Custom Fusion. You can see how thick it is. Again, we've got the short side there. Okay, with the naked iPhone, you're going to use the large side of that rubber bumper, but here's the short side. Fits perfectly, no wobble or nothing. Fits right up against that bumper. So we're going to take that out. And then the last one that we're going to show you guys is a rather thick case. This is the Rockform V3, which is one of the thicker cases, just for docking purposes. So when you try to use it with the short bumper, okay, no go. But what we do is we just take this bumper out, and let's get my finger in there. Just gonna take that bumper out, and then let's center that up, and then you will be able to fit the V3 in there, no problems whatsoever. So three popular cases: the Spec Candy Shell, and two of the bigger cases, you know, docking wise, is the Rockform V3 and the Fusion. And then you guys can kind of decide what size case yours is and kind of go from there. So that is the Elevation Lab Elevation Dock. Like I said, I'm really impressed with this. It looks really good on my desk next to my Mac. And again, you can go check them out on Kickstarter, or I will put the link to their store where you can pre-order. So go check it out on Kickstarter. There's a ton of information. It'll answer any question that you can come up with, because there were a ton of questions during this Kickstarter campaign. So go check that out. And go check out their store, and then you can pre-order there, and I will put all the links in the description of the video. So if you have any other questions that you can't find on their website or on the Kickstarter, feel free to shoot me an email. I've talked to these guys. They are great people up in Oregon, and I will get that information for you if I don't already have it. So shoot me an email. That's the best way to get your questions answered, guys. Email. I read every comment. I respond to every email, okay, because I could do that on the run. So my email address is tommoccia, TOMMOCCIA, at BuyMeAniPhone.com. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/BuyMeAniPhone. And if you want to follow me personally, it's twitter.com/NerfSqueezer. So guys, again, I hope that you enjoyed this video. The best dock that I have ever seen. They put real attention to detail on this, and I guess I could be a little biased because I did put out my hard-earned money into this, but I've been really happy with it, and I think that you guys know I wouldn't blow smoke if I didn't think that this was a good product. So as always, thanks for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. Tell the ones you love them today, and until the next time, you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.